don't know how to start. I have a confession. I am addicted to this song, and the song is called House Fire by Tyler Childers. He just came out with it like 2 days ago, so it's fresh off the press, brand new content right here on this channel. Tyler Childers is one of my favorite artists ever of all time. I'm so excited that he's coming out with new music. He just announced that he's coming out with a new album on August 2nd called Country Squire, and this is the first song that he revealed off of that album, and I am so addicted, guys. I cannot stop listening to this song. I've had it on repeat all of today, all of yesterday. Like, it is so good and it's so addicting, and I couldn't not make a video about it. So here I am. I will actually be with him in the same vicinity when his album comes out. Fun fact, I am going to Pickathon and I will see him. So maybe we can celebrate the release together. Tyler Childers, as I said, is one of my favorite artists of all time. If you had watched my last video where I decided it would be fun to list out 40 male country artists in a single video, which ended up being extremely time consuming, but I'm not mad. I kind of placed him in the Americana outlaw alternative country category. He's kind of outside of the Nashville pop bubble, and he's not played on the radio yet or anything like that, but I am just in love with his sound. He comes from Kentucky, and his songs have a really deep sense of place, specifically the Appalachian part of America. He has upbeat songs, he has slow, sad songs. I love them all, but it's a more like raw, deep, gritty take on country music. Let's talk about his new song, House Fire. I was so excited when he released it, and there's a music video that goes along with it that's super fun. If I could describe this song in 2 words, I would pick passion and movement. I feel like everything about this song exemplifies passion and movement. Let's start with the imagery. Immediately you get this sense of like rural nature imagery, and you get the sense of like the Appalachian region, and I think that's just like so Tyler Childers, so that's great. It could be a universal song. Like, someone could have sang this in the 1600s and it still would have applied. There's like no mention of like technology or the modern age. Like the words in the song, it's about fire, snow, a house, train, coal. Okay, were there trains in the 1600s? I don't know. But train, coal, boots, road, light, cinder, smoke. I just wrote down a lot of the nouns that come up in the song. And what does it all mean? Like, what is the story? Granted, there isn't too much of like a specific narrative or story going on here. I think it's more of evoking a certain emotion and a certain mood. It's very simple. It's essentially, come on, get inside my house and warm me up because I'm cold. But like metaphorically, obviously. So, you know, one could argue that it's all about sex, you know, but I think I think it can be interpreted in many different ways. I think it can be about just love and romance and passion and just wanting to be with someone. It doesn't even have to be romantic love. I don't know. But I think it's a very universal, relatable feeling to just want someone to come into your life and bring you warmth and power and energy. And I think the metaphor of a fire burning a house is, it makes the passion even more tangible because you can really relate to that image. Let's talk about how it sounds, because I think that is one of the coolest parts of this song. I see it as a fusion between traditional bluegrass and modern rock. You have a lot of traditional bluegrass instrumentation. You have the banjo throughout and the fiddle coming in, but at the same time, as the song picks up, you have all of this like modern rock instrumentation. I don't know, it's a very powerful pounding rhythm that builds up to this climax in the middle of the song, which we all know and love. Like, the song really conveys to me this feeling of movement, kind of like we're on this train that's like forging ahead. I feel like this would be so fun to line dance to. Like, if someone invented a line dance that was easier than the one in the music video, I would totally be down to do it all the time. Let's talk about his delivery. As always, Tyler Childers has such an amazing voice, and I feel that the way he sings, it's so earnest and so passionate and so raw, and you can really feel, you can believe him that he feels these emotions that he's singing about. I also love the fact that the song is in a minor key. I feel like it gives it a darker edge. It makes it a little bit more like sensual, like, ooh, it's, because if it was in a major key, it would be like way too happy, right? So the fact that it's in a minor key, it's like, ooh, what's gonna happen? Overall, I think this is such an amazing song. Like, obviously there's no specific storytelling element, which is common amongst the rest of his existing body of work, but I think that's fine for what this song is going for. I don't think it's trying to tell a story. I think it's trying to convey this universally, wow, there's a really big crow outside. That crow is gigantic. Anyways, I think it's trying to convey this universally relatable feeling of passion and love and movement. I think it really moves people. Like, listening to the song, it's hard to like sit still and not want to get up and dance, you know? I think the rhythm is absolutely addicting and almost this like trance-like state that it puts me into. I'm like in bluegrass rock country heaven. I think it's different than his existing songs. I think it's his most fun, upbeat, and danceable song that he's come out with so far, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, overall, I love this song so much that I wanted to tell you guys about it. Hope you check it out. Let me know what you think of this song, and I will see you in the next video. I don't know why I'm pointing up there. That's not where it is. I don't know where it is.